Hey everybody out there on the internets, welcome again to another edition of Direct to Riff. Today I've got one called The Dust Bunny Chronicles from 1992. My only assumption with this is that it was a pilot to something that, well, didn't take off, and they decided to make a videotape out of it to hopefully get back some of their money. I gotta get the feeling that this is one of those things where they take things too literal. So instead of thinking about actual dust bunnies that most people are familiar with, this is probably going to be an actual rabbit. But if it looks like a dust bunny, that would be kind of humorous. I would like that, but I kind of get the feeling that it won't. So let's find out together, shall we? Let's find out how this magic plays out now. Ah, yes, because the Bridgestone Group. You can barely make tires. I don't know how I feel about you trying your hand at entertainment. Oh boy, someone took a bunch of Polaroids and decided to paste them onto a photo album. Really? No, I don't think so. This is starting to remind me of the game Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. Like, a lot. Like, seriously, these are bad Polaroids, and I hope the entire thing is not this. Because then it really would be Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. Oh, the way it looks right now, it could be Night Trap. I don't want to know about kids reaching for knobs. Oh, thank God, there's actual movement. I was going to be concerned that there wouldn't be.
Look at this junky old toy. It's so dusty.
I bet this raggy thing has been here.
Uh-oh, there's some magic smoke. Is Snoop Dogg here? Oh boy. Are you serious with this face? Oh, that bat has seen some shit. Or at least I'm going to assume it's a bat. Oh, this is...
responsibility. Knowing and fulfilling my obligations to others and myself.
Well, I'm glad we have a word of the day, kind of like Pee-wee's Playhouse. No, it's not. Adulting is not cool, nor is it fun.
Do you think he'll be here?
He'll be here. I know he will. But we shouldn't.
What, did they take one of the leftover
You know
sets
what I
from
mean.
one of
Our
Tim
parents
Burton's
told us
early
to do
films?
chores, but you wanted to come up here instead.
Forget the chores. We can do them later. Maybe they'll even forget them. Or maybe they'll even do them.
I don't know.
You boys are dumb.
Hey! Let me out of here! Come on! Come on up to it! Come on! Hey! Let me out, please!
So, is this like really a pilot, or is this actually... Okay, no, it's kind of like, why is he wearing a tie?
I pushed and I shook, What do you mean, forget the choice? Who said that anyway?
You know,
Well,
this isn't like
I mean,
network
We were told
television.
to
We
do
don't
our
have to
chores,
say
but he
forget.
wanted
We
to
can
come
say
up here
fuck.
instead.
First things first, T. It sounds to me like you're shirking your responsibility. And,
Oh,
that can get you in
Dust,
big
I
trouble.
think you're kind of a
What do you mean,
square,
Evie?
bro.
Well, I might have something that could help, but let me get out of here.
Oh, wait, excuse me, that's my foot. Oh, wait, go ahead. That's my ball gag.
Now, let's see, what was that thing?
God, my dual-headed dildo. I'm so sorry. Oh, god damn, it's so hard to find things around here.
Here it is.
What's that old thing?
It's called a stag
My
film.
old films. Here, let me put it on for you. Oh, got it. You just might learn something from it, too.
Oh, God, I can't believe some of the things that they just saw this rabbit do.
Responsibility?
Why don't you have a seat right here, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna love this, kids.
This is what happens when you don't have YouTube to entertain your silly asses. You gotta watch shit like this. Wait a minute. You're playing a merry melody? Really? Oh, and it's a VHS rip.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight it's
Wow.
a pleasure to present our interpretation.
You're literally,
of a
well,
familiar fairy
okay.
tale
So there are some
The Big Bad Wolf
merry
and the Three
melodies
Little Pigs.
that
Set to the
they
delightful
can
music of Johann
use.
Brahms' Hungarian
Some of
dance.
them have fallen into public domain. In fact, there are a couple of actual Looney Tunes cartoons that fell into the public domain. That's why back in the day you might see Bugs Bunny and Friends, because... Okay, so you got the Three Pigs, that's great. It's fun. I know this one. In fact, I've seen this one before. But back to the whole thing about public domain. Some of them, like, they would do VHS rips like this, of like Bugs Bunny and Friends, Daffy Duck and Friends, like all that, because they did have a Daffy Duck cartoon, but the rest were public domain cartoons you just slapdashed in there to make it all work. But it was all public domain, so they didn't have to pay a dime for any of it.
I'm a smart little pig. I build my house.
And so that's what they did here. So you don't even have, how long is this thing supposed to be? 20 minutes of content, and you're going to use like a 5-6 minute animated short. Wow. I've done masonry work, and that looks okay. I know things were weird back then, but what level of boredom do you have that this is what you consider to be fun? Oh, I remember those days of mixing mud. My fingers, no lie, after a day of working as a mason tender, when I would wake up the next morning, they would crunch up like this.
It's great, but what does it have to do with responsibility?
Not a damn thing. I just found it and thought we'd watch it. Now here's where the hardcore porn comes in. Oh, so great. The wolf is Russian. Well, anyway, my fingers would curl up like this, and I'd have to physically pop them out because of all the work I'd done the previous day with brick. So, okay, they tried to intercede things with a little bit of live action. So it's not a complete just, here's 6 minutes of short. Interesting. But it's still poor quality. This is obviously a VHS rip that they got. Oh, so that's how Rio and Ken learned their hurricane kick. Okay, these pigs are obviously dumber than bricks that their brother is using because they are following this. And then they had bacon. Or not. Now they look like Krillin and Drag. Nice. See, like, this is agreeable. I can watch this and not say much because it's actually entertaining as compared to the thing that's supposed to be viewed right now. Like, that's genuinely funny. I mean, I'm not laughing, because I don't laugh, obviously. But this is, see, this is actual quality, even though the version that they have is terrible. But I'm very curious as to how they're going to tie this all into the responsibility aspect. Oh, nice. So that's pretty good. Like, hey, your breath stinks. That's good stuff. Okay, sizing up. See, prepping for a good joke. This is what we would call quality visual storytelling. And it's a good setup. Now you're reusing these assets. That's it's a little cheap on it, but all right. Oh, I don't know why you have Yoda on the wall though. That looks kind of comfortable. I wouldn't mind having that shawl. That's actually kind of smart. You know, he tried to eat us and all that, but let's be nice. Just shut the door. Let him die. Nice. See what happens when you play the B-side, son? You get ratted out. Gee, I didn't think that house had a second floor. It's amazing what they've... nice wallpaper, too. Got a hallway and an elevator. This pig's thought of it all. But I'm still not quite sure about the responsibility thing. Oh, please tell me. Oh, I was going to say he's going to fall straight to hell, which would be great for a kid's cartoon show.
That was good, BB.
But what the hell does that have to do with anything?
At a house of bricks.
I'll say.
Well, think about it. If it wasn't for the responsible pig, the other two would have become ham sandwiches, if you know what I'm talking about.
Death is hilarious.
You don't know what you're talking about, you old dustball. This is the 20th century. You gotta be cool, in, fresh.
Yeah,
You know what I
because that short is from, you know, the 1940s. That's not from the 20th century.
Whoa! Face plant. Billy did a face plant.
Hey!
Oh,
Hi,
dear
guys.
God.
Hi, Cider.
Like I was saying, responsibility is out of here.
So is this where Don Bluth got his inspiration for the bat
Maybe
in
you'd like to tell us
Anastasia?
Our responsibility is out of here. Sure he can, D.
I don't want to know why the spider has to sit like that.
Billy can sure tell you.
Because it doesn't sound cool. Cool is everything, if you know what I mean.
Word. Cool is everything. I like this bat.
Cool, isn't it? Well, I think all you need is a little bit of help.
Judging by this production quality,
A little help
I would say
from
you
the
all need a little bit more than
quartet.
just a tad help. Need like a ton of help.
Hi.
Considering that
Ready?
we're already halfway through the damn thing and all we've had is a short. Okay, he's seen some shit.
Hello, I'm Ted.
Wait.
Hello,
Are these literal sock puppets? Oh God, her face. You literally wrote sock puppets because your budget is that bad. You blew it on 3 puppets and a little bit of a set, so you created sock puppets and literally wrote them in.
What do you have to say about responsibility? Yeah.
We don't know anything about it. What did this just turn into today's special? R is for responsible behavior. I also like the fact that the Dust Bunny Chronicles think that kids would really be into the cool that is Barbershop Quartet. I want to die inside. As high as for this silly song we sing. Look, you're making me yawn. This is how bad this is going. I hope they washed us before they wore us. Okay, the one on the far right. I think he took some, he inhaled some brake fluid before he started singing.
Responsibility is taking out the trash when I'm told to.
Responsibility is simply fulfilling all my obligations.
But that would be like
Responsibility is
acting
just
like an
doing what
adult.
I'm supposed
I
to.
like to say fuck that.
Responsibility is, just...
Memorizing your lines when you should.
Yeah.
Because you sure ain't getting shit done right. You're a half beat late. I kind of want to beg to differ on that one. No, it isn't. Why are you promoting this kind of garbage? I don't like the propaganda of this show, whatever you want to call it. Okay, don't hump your singing partners, bud.
You know,
You
no
suck.
matter how you spell it, responsibility is just fulfilling your obligations.
So the voice actor for the rabbit just keeps his hand over his nose.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Hey, I
that.
like those guys. What they were singing about was really cool.
Oh, yeah, cool, real cool.
Cool, all right? Really cool. Isn't that right, Billy?
Maybe.
He said maybe. Billy said maybe responsibility is cool.
Well, I'll give it this. It's better than
Hey, you
the
two.
missionary
Why don't we
mice.
watch another film?
Not by much.
It shows what
At least that
happens
was an
if we're not
acid trip
responsible.
with a religious bend.
That DB doesn't give up, does he?
You said maybe. I heard you.
Hey, you two. We got a film to watch.
Oh God, really? We're gonna finish off with
I
that?
say maybe.
Put a lid on a cider?
That's it? Like, literally? Nope.
Well,
Oh, they cut it out because probably
I
copyright.
think I know
Nice.
where this one's going.
Me too.
Well, let's find out if you're right.
Oh, thank.
Well,
I guess the
some
film
people
burned. I don't
just
even know
never
why, and I
learn.
don't even care.
But you know, I'm really starting to get this responsibility thing.
Well, good.
Now you can
Responsibility
conform
is
like
important.
everybody else. Why have
I think
independent
even
thought?
Billy's getting it.
Yeah. Billy's getting it. Billy's cool. You're getting it, aren't you, Billy?
Oh, put a lid on a cider.
I agree. Put a lid on it. Fuck it. Let Billy do what he wants.
Oh, yeah.
Be a renegade, Billy.
Bye, Cider. Bye, Dust Bunny.
Bye, kids.
Look, she doesn't have any thoughts because her belt's on too tight. That's cutting circulation to the top part of her body.
Do you think he locked himself in that old trunk again?
Oh, no. I'm okay. Just cleaning up.
Don't worry about the fact that I've got all of this fire starting material on my head.
By the way, Dust Bunny, thanks.
Well,
What'd I do?
You're welcome,
I haven't
Tanner.
done anything but showed a cartoon, and all of a sudden people think I've done a thing.
Nice kid.
And now we're back to the plumbers don't wear ties motif. Okay. Okay, well, that was short-lived, thank God. Rabbit? Oh, I did not need to hear that.
Responsibility is cool, isn't it, Billy?
I don't want to talk about it.
I agree.
You said it. Maybe responsibility is cool.
Billy
live
Bat
on a
Boy,
spider.
Cider the Spider. Okay.
Responsibility.
I don't recognize any of the voices. I honestly don't know what to make of this. Please don't say manipulation. That's just wrong. Oh, so they did this all in Kansas City. That probably explains a lot. Why they think responsibility is cool. San Dimas! Yeah! San Dimas High School football rules! Lending us their children. Well, that's one way of putting it. Okay. So I guess if you want to do things on a shoestring budget because you've blown everything on 3 kind of shit puppets that are hardly involved in the production, I guess, sure. Come up with sock puppets as extra characters and use public domain cartoons to explain your message because you can't write one yourself. Okay. Sure. That's a method. It's not a good method, but it's a method. Personally, I prefer the crystal method, but whatever. Well, thank you for tuning in to another edition of Direct to Riff. The Dust Bunny Chronicles. If there's ever another episode of this, I don't want to watch it because this was lazy enough. Almost as lazy as reaction videos, kind of like what I'm doing now. So until next time, kids, toodles.